He was cast out by his own kind, left to die on a planet where nothing survives. But what he becomes next will terrify even the hunters. Moments earlier, he had been fighting his own brother, a brutal trial, a test of strength, but he failed badly. His brother overpowered him with ease, slamming him into the ground like he was nothing, because this young predator has always been the weakest, and his father, the clan leader, has seen enough. Without hesitation, he gives the order, end him. Right here, right now. The young predator freezes, not from fear of death but from betrayal. His own father wants him gone, but just as his brother steps forward to deliver the final blow, something unexpected happens. He stops. Instead of killing him, he drags him away. And within minutes, the young predator is thrown into a small ship, confused, angry, broken. The ship launches into space. No explanation, no goodbye, just exile. But this is not mercy, it's worse. Because the planet he's being sent to is known as the Death World. As the ship enters the planet's atmosphere, violent debris slams into it. Alarms scream, systems fail. The ship spins out of control, and within seconds it explodes. The young predator is forced to eject midair. He crashes hard into a jungle filled with thick fog and strange sounds. For a moment, everything is quiet. Then the ground moves, not shakes, moves. The plants are alive, they twist, reaching for him. Sharp vines snap toward his body. He reacts quickly, slicing through them with his blade, but more keep coming, faster, stronger, smarter. He barely escapes, and just like that, the hunt begins. But this time, he is not the hunter, he is the prey. Hours pass, then days. He struggles to survive. Every creature on this planet is deadly. Flying beasts attack from above. And then he meets her. A broken android, half buried in the dirt. One arm missing, barely functioning. At first, he ignores her. She is weak, useless, just like he was back home. But then a massive creature attacks. Faster than anything he has seen, stronger than anything he has faced. It knocks him down instantly. He tries to fight back, but he's too slow, too weak. And just before it kills him, a blast hits the creature. It stumbles back. The android fired it. She saved him. He looks at her differently now. Not as weak, but as useful. And for the first time, he is not alone. Reluctantly, they begin to move together. She speaks in broken phrases, explains she was left behind, discarded like him. Two outcasts on a world that wants them dead. Days turn into weeks. The predator changes. He stops relying on brute strength. Starts thinking, planning, learning. He builds traps, uses the environment, works with the android, and slowly he becomes better, stronger, smarter. At one point, they find a small creature trapped in vines. It struggles weakly. The predator raises his blade, ready to kill. But then he pauses, and instead he frees it. The android watches, confused, because this is not how predators behave. Soon after, the Kalisk returns. This time it attacks. The fight is brutal. The predator uses everything he has learned, traps, speed, strategy, but it's not enough. The creature adapts to every move, every attack, every weapon. It learns mid-fight, and within minutes the predator is defeated, lying on the ground, barely alive. The Kalisk stands over him, ready to kill. But then it stops, leaving him alive. The question is why, but before he can understand, new enemies arrive. Human ships descend from the sky, armed, organized, ruthless. They capture everything, the predator, the android. They are taken to a facility, locked, studied, experimented on. The humans don't care about survival, they want control, power, weapons. The Kalisk is the ultimate weapon. The predator is chained, beaten, tested, but this time he doesn't break. Because now he has something to fight for, the android, the creature, a purpose. He escapes silently, efficiently, deadly. One by one the guards fall, no noise, no warning, just shadows and death. He reaches the android, repairs her, rebuilds her, and together they make a choice. They will free the Kalisk, not to control it, but to end this. The final battle begins. Explosions tear through the facility. The Kalisk is unleashed. Chaos erupts. The creature evolves faster than they can react. And then the truth is revealed. The small creature is the Kalisk's offspring. That's why it spared him. That's why it hesitated. It recognized something. Connection. In the middle of the chaos, the Kalisk destroys the facility, but it is badly wounded. Smoke fills the air. Everything is gone. The predator stands there, watching, understanding power alone isn't enough. And for the first time, he feels loss, real loss. Later, he returns home, not as the weak outcast, but as something new, something dangerous, something different. He stands before his father again, expecting recognition, respect, but nothing has changed. His father attacks, still blinded by strength, still trapped in old ways. But this time the outcome is different. The fight is intense, fast, brutal, but the young predator wins. He defeats his father, takes his place, becomes the leader. But instead of ruling through fear, he chooses something else. He chooses change. Because true strength is not about dominance, it's about survival and understanding.